Hello, everybody. Marco, Henry G, Sprace Ghost or Wes B, Paul Mite, Lungbone, Laid Off Pete, Mick Ranger, Mock Pox, R. Shear, Ron Crow, Marcos Gamma, how you doing? Gons, Joseph S. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. It's just me for now. Stevie will be joining in a minute. He said gonna be a few. Well, it's January 1st. So far, not a lot has happened this year. It's kind of hoping the new year would have been better, but so far, nothing new. Just kidding. Twisted says hello, and Mimo, Bartholomew, Joe Isabella making dinner. What are you making? What's the first dinner of the year? Josh, you're watching Stevie's video? Yeah, I finished watching that before this. That's a long one, 1 hour and 8 minutes. It was a good one though. Arizona, how you doing? Is there any diddling? No. Last night we went outside. Where I live is in between a bunch of stuff. So like every direction is fireworks. So we all just went outside at midnight and every direction fireworks. It was pretty cool. Yes, you did, Paul. Yes, you did. Skitties and garlic bread. That sounds good. Philly cheesesteak hoagies. There you go. You guys are starting the year off right. Don't chat and drive. Did that last night come through New Orleans? Oh. True. Addicted to blades. Palmsy. You weren't here, but we gave away that box you teamed up with B&A. And Marco got it. Yes, you did. Burnt Relic. Did I say hi to Homer? Where's Homer? I had to have. Oh, yeah, I answered his question. Duh. Sorry. Scatterbrained. You were fast asleep. Just like your cars. He's already on the naughty list. Yes, he did. Yes, he is. Jeffrey Dawson, hello. But yes, Happy New Year, everybody. Lungbone, if you want. Hop on up, Lungbone. Tom Sheehan. But so far, Katie had to work today, but I just stayed home with the boys. It was fun. I watched Stevie's video. But I did get some news I'll share a little bit later. It's minor, but news is news. Just got back from roast beast dinner. You're a mean one, Mr. Mimo. Isaiah, what are you doing? No, while riding your hippo? But anyway, 2024 is over. Thankfully. News these nuts. Sure, I know. That's definitely going to take a while. But, yeah, it's all right. It'll be good. All right. Just reading messages. But, yeah, so I honestly have nothing to talk about. I just came to hang out. People told me to go live on New Year's, so I did. Hello, Gary. Steve Clare. Blaze Burger. What's going on, Hand Rub Choils? Haven't done a live since last year. It has been a while, hasn't it? Brown Sugar. Hello. Here's our lung bone. Thank you.
What's going on, Matty?
You said you're cooking, so what are you cooking?
Oh, just making a crap pizza.
That's how you're starting the year off? A crap pizza?
I haven't had pizza in like 6 months. I'm stoked.
Why don't you get a good pizza then?
Poor, lazy, all the above.
Fair enough. Rick Snide, no. Fair enough.
What was your first meal?
What was my... Like, when I woke up, I had a donut.
Yeah. That's New Year's Eve, I guess.
I think we're having jambalaya, though.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I was going to cook, like, a ham yesterday, but Katie got home late. Both of you! Hang on.
Does she need to be there to supervise your cooking?
No, I don't want to cook food and spend time on it, and then, like, she comes home and it's cold.
I suppose.
Save Maddie with community jobs. S&M. Spaghetti and meatballs. Get them skits. Leftover pizza. See, Nick Ranger's going fancy. Linguine with clam sauce. See, there you go. Cole, Happy New Year. And you're the Cole with the cookies. All of those cookies are gone. They were delicious. Sausage dip. There you go. What do you dip into the sausage dip? Sometimes you just need a crap pizza. I agree. It helps you appreciate the good pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, that like $3-4 store brand oven pizza. It's like, okay, yeah, now I need to get real pizza sometime this year.
Dylan Mallory, how you doing? Stevie will be here soon. Drink water. Well, Stevie is here. I'll just announce my somewhat good news now. Ooh, see, I knew I liked Dylan for a reason. Really, these dogs, yes. Robo Stevo. They're gonna be sending me the yes, pizza, always. The Orion prototype will be on its way here.
Oh,
Yep. They finally contacted me. And yeah, so Olivia said that she hopes it will be here before Chinese New Year. And I Googled that, and Chinese New Year is January 29th is when it starts.
well, that is exciting.
Yes. Yes, thank you,
I
Mark.
was getting worried about that one.
Me too, because they go silent after a while. But I hadn't talked to them since, when was it? September? Let me check. When was the last time I heard from them before that? Yeah, September 10th. That was the last I heard from them. But the Orion prototype will be coming. Night's Edge, hello. Red Baron is my favorite frozen pizza. Mick Ranger, you're in AZ. Which part? I'm in AZ. This guy's in AZ. But yeah, so they're gonna send the prototype, and then you go over it. You say if you want any changes or not, and then once you give them the thumbs up or thumbs down, the next step is, getting it made. Dylan knows all about that. But I haven't seen any photos yet. I'm hoping. Yeah. But I'm really hoping that I get it soon, and I hope it, I hope it's good. We did have to shorten it just a little bit. They wanted to appeal to a bigger market because, I like big knives. But luckily, Sharif and I were able to tweak it just a little bit to keep the what's the word?
Aesthetics.
Yeah, keep it looking not stubby, but the way it was supposed to look. Folk Doozle, hello, happy New Year, Joseph S. But yeah, so Warcraft 2 just updated. What? I don't even know I had Warcraft 2. Oh, you're in Santan. Okay. I was gonna suggest some pizza up on my end of the area, but you're far. Crazy,
That's
bro.
way down south there.
It's time to fucking party. But I am excited. Like I said, I've been waiting a long time to hear. I'll show you. This is the last thing I've seen on it. Dimensions. That was what I was looking for earlier. Dimensions. But yeah. So it should look like this. Theoretically.
I'm excited. I love this design.
Me too. And they said if it's successful, they'll do my full-size one.
Ooh.
But I think this one will be more appealing than the Phoenix. El Cap, hello. And Stephen Wallace, hello. But yeah, so I can't wait. Yeah. Well, most people like their knives 3.5 inches and shorter. That way it's more legal in most places. Paul. Hey, remember I had a removable flipper, so I mean you're in your own little valley. I'm up in Peoria. Cheeto, how you doing? The Keister knife 2.0. Ah, thanks. And the thumb studs are also removable, so then you just have a hole or a fuller. I think last year was the knife of the YouTuber and knife of the people. Knives by the people for the people. And this year I think is the same, but I want to go more modular, like not to steal business from Paul, but also like make it so you can easily customize your own knives just by a little screw or something. I know, me too. I
Not
like
to steal business from Paul, but to completely eliminate the need for his services.
Well, the thing is, like, I can't Paul wash, as he calls it, or scallop scales, but like a removable flipper tab, that's something you can do on the go. Or removable thumb stud. Dragoon, hello. Welcome, Henry G.
You can't Paul wash, but you can Matty horse bath.
See, Mallory's thinking modular too, it looks like. Mr. Dylan. Tucking knives. Paul Wang is back. Welcome. Welcome, Paul Wang.
He's the wangiest.
Thank you, TKE. He just got a Phoenix in to check out. He was sharpening it. I mean, I'll always love the Phoenix. I love it. But I am looking forward to the Orion. A build your own kit knife? That would be awesome. I would like to know more. Hello, Kyle. Ron Crow. See, yeah. Like, have pieces of the knife. Like, the removable flipper was already a Kaiser thing. You open the blade, there's a hole on one of the scale sides. You just do a little screw, the flipper pops off. If you could do that for the thumb studs, the clip, I mean, maybe even scales themselves. I mean, they're already doing with inlays. Stuff like that would be pretty cool. I think a more modular knife that, you know, you buy it, everyone buys the same knife, but then you make it your own. But if you want more crazy stuff, then of course you send it to Paul. But something
If you're gonna do that, swappable blades, then you could pop out one blade and put in a different blade shape.
That would be cool. And they kind of already have that. Like I have that Roxxon that kind of does that. But stuff like that, I love the idea of that. I don't make the prices on the knives. So I just license the design. So I don't get to make the price. Whereas like Sharif, he OEMs the knife. So he gets to decide all that. See, that would be cool. Yeah. And the back spacer. Man. Imagine that'd be cool. Like take the Paras and the PM3. I don't know however it goes. But you could change the whole size of the handle for bigger hands, shorter hands. You can have the Para 3 size or change it to a PM2 size. That'd be cool. See? Dylan, I think that's the way to go. I think this year is going to be more modular, I think. Yeah, that. See? That's a good example. I think that's the way to go. I think my wife got me to build your own scale model of a horse for my birthday. Just oh man. Oh man. I think this is my favorite Mimo joke so far. I mean, I was thinking outside the box, but I think this one's it right here. Oh, Stevie, look at this. Look at this Mimo joke. I think this is my favorite Mimo joke so far. Hello, Stevie.
That's a good one, Mimo.
Mr. Ant.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Stevie.
How you doing today?
Mimo. Did you hear about the most insane letter of the alphabet?
Don, how you doing, Don? At B Shady, how you doing? Let's hear it. Let's build up to this Mimo joke.
Did you hear about the most insane letter of the alphabet? D's nuts. Got him.
On that note, I'm gonna go eat. Later, guys.
You made Cole leave. Hi, Cole. Thanks for coming on.
Yep.
Oh, you got anything to read?
Oh, I do. Hold on a sec.
I'm glad it arrived. It was supposed to arrive on Christmas Eve, and then it got held up. It's not my joke.
Before I dip out.
What is this? Tempting the Christmas gnomes? Guess what tastes of gingerbread? What?
Shut up, Gary. Oh, it's perfect.
Very
Stevie
Christmas.
knows me too well.
Christmas gnome porn.
That's why he wants to leave. He's like,
I'm chafing. Later, guys.
thanks for coming on, Cole.
Good to see you, dude.
Stevie, I watched your whole ramblings.
Oh boy, it was a long one.
Hour and 8 minutes.
It took me. I didn't get it edited. My clip champ kept crashing because it was 63 clips that I had to put together. But yeah,
I liked it. Scott and
it was boring.
I liked it. Were you here when I told the good news?
I heard that the Orion is en route.
Hopefully soon. Goondocks, you've been asking. They're sending me the prototype, Goondocks.
That's awesome.
So if it gets here in time, then theoretically it could be there at Blade Show East. Blade Show
Nice.
Grand. That would be pretty cool. I can't wait to get it. Hopefully by the end of the month.
I would have been on time, but I ate way too much lunch with Steve Clare and had to take a nap.
That looked like a good lunch. Too bad work night missed it.
Yeah, that mofo had to work.
Yeah. He made his choices.
But I didn't get a lot of sleep. Although I will say, speaking of boring, Kyle, Javon, and Shane literally put me to sleep last night. I fell asleep writing my fifth stupid comment about HRC, and next thing you know, I'm waking up to fireworks going off, and it was almost midnight. That conversation got deep last night.
What time did you start watching them?
I started watching when he went live. And
Oh,
then,
so you fell
and then
asleep.
I was there for all 3 New Year's. And then I woke up I stuck around for a little bit, fell back asleep, fell up, and he was still going.
I was watching him for like at 2 in the morning. One in the morning?
I turned on and Ed was talking about making a sandwich or something.
Can't be spinning midget stars all the time. Grumpy, how you doing, Grumpy?
What's up, Grumpster?
And Mr. Branson, how you doing, Mr. Branson?
Yo, Joshua.
Just over 18, but not quite 20. Woo!
Josh is one of 8 packages I mailed out earlier this week.
Thank you, Mr. Branson.
I got all caught up on all my packages.
For those of you who are just joining us, I was sharing my good news. The Orion prototype will be on its way really soon. And I am super excited. I cannot wait.
Dylan.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's really cool news, man. I'm
Thank you, pizza.
I echo everyone else. Really looking forward to it. Hey, Zeno's here.
I know, I see Zeno. I was busting out my
Did I get those CDs?
my Zeno battle tag.
Mine, I grabbed it and I went to when I was going over all my top stuff of 2024, I was running out of storage space on my phone. And like I had a whole nother pouch I wanted to go through of stuff. But I had to cut something out because I knew I was going to run out of camera space. When you record in 4K, it takes a lot of gigabytes. That video, just to download it, was, once I had it all rendered and everything, was 16.3 GB.
Soon, Ant. Soon. Very soon. Ron Crow, 2 months. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Josh. I'm happy for me as well, but also I'm happy that another one is coming out soon. And then I also asked them about the gentleman's knife that I sent them. But yeah, so for those of you who haven't seen it, whoops, what is this button? I don't know what that was. This is just a little draw up of what it's gonna look like. But
The reversible clip?
no, you just see it through the scales.
Don't do reversible clips. Dylan, that's another thing. Don't do reversible clip.
Why? That's like everyone's biggest complaint. I wish the clip was reversible.
I would get it if it had a reversible clip. No, you wouldn't. You're going to get it anyway.
Zeno, post them. Hey, Cops, how you doing? Cops, I was telling people that, a lot of people in the community have a talent. Whether, we have knife designers here like Dylan Mallory. We have artists like Demonoc and Josh Branson. But you...
Hot dog connoisseurs.
I like to eat hot dogs. My face goes on a pillow. But you make little miniatures and stuff out of, what was it, trees and stuff? One day, I would love for you to come up here and show people. I can't believe you had that made. See, that's better. The nuz side will keep you all warm. Scott, in. Thank you, Scott. 29 months of near 4K. Maddie and Steve. My poor eyeballs. I'm going to go see an eye doctor for the first time tomorrow.
Oh.
My right eye has been giving me trouble, and it's only getting worse and worse and worse. Brian F., how you
You think
doing?
they're going to have to take it?
I don't know. So I'll get really disgusting, but every morning I wake up, it's all crusty.
Oh,
But
you
it
got
has
pink
been for
eye.
months. It's not pink eye. It's been
You
that
got
way for
pink
months.
eye.
It's been that way for months.
Someone's done been farting in your eye.
I lifted my eyelid and it's all swollen underneath, so I've been taking all these drops. I even bought this one, polysporin.
You've been hanging out in Atlanta. You got eye herpes, didn't you?
That crap burns your eyes. But I went to shoot the BB gun, and my right eye is the shooting eye,
The dominant eye?
and I couldn't see the targets. It was all blurry.
You should be practicing to shoot with both eyes open anyway.
I should, but I ended up switching eyes. But I was but it doesn't. It doesn't like I'm supposed to wear glasses because it makes things a little clearer, but it feels like there's a film over my eye. So if I blink a lot, it clears up. But it's been going on for months, so I'm finally.
I'm not gonna lie. I won't be disappointed if you end up with an eye patch.
I probably could rock an eye patch. Get a little pirate hat. Yes, go ahead. Patina Turner.
Speaking of pirate hats,
See, a lot of people are saying, screw the lefties. Thank you, Goondocks. Belt Loop, how you doing, buddy?
hello.
You like it just because you want the option to be there. Twisted, you could draw? Yeah, I didn't know that. We got to show you. Not show you. Show your art.
Do you not get that joke?
What?
She draws flies means she's a stank.
Like she smells?
Yeah.
Twisted says, do you smell? Stevie thinks you
Draws
smell bad.
flies. She's making a joke.
A stinky joke?
Not a very good one, apparently, Twisted says. I tried. I thought it was well timed.
Does she need a shower? You're saying the flies are drawn to her, but that doesn't imply that she draws.
She's trying
them.
to express her artistic talent as you are encouraging people, and now you're just shitting on her because she's
You are. You said she smells. I said I would like to show off your art. You said she smells. We're in two different ends of the boat here, Stevie.
What if she actually is just good at drawing flies?
Maybe she is. You haven't made anything in a while? Well, if you do, I want to see it. Jay, how you doing?
I'll
Yeah. It's not pink eye, though. Trust me. Glizzy coma. Medicated glasses. I think that's what it is. I looked up, I Googled it, of course, and the most common thing that comes up is it's called the blepharitis. Blepharitis? We'll see. Right eyeballs from a bad neighborhood. It could be farting on my pillow. But it's just this one. Hey, that is a good time, not a clean time.
That's what we're always blown away by every time we go to Blade Show, Dylan. And all along the highway are the clinic 1-800 numbers for eye herpes.
Todd Carr.
Eye herpes is real.
Well, we'll see what happens. The reason I decided to go see a eye person is because they're
Called an optometrist.
I'm going to an ophthalmologist. But Google, of course, said I'm either going to have a brain tumor, it's just a little cut, or my eyeball is going to get all rotten. So 2 out of 3 was the odds I needed. Cover with tissue paper and put glasses over it. See, I tried it. I tried all these eye drops. I have 1 million of them now. This one's for allergies. These are for red eyes and eye lubricant. This one's antibiotic. And it burns when I put it in.
That's what she said, unfortunately.
And this is probably the case. There wouldn't be a dry seat in the house. Everything is ogre-sized. Joe. Lift with your knees.
Speaking of ogre size, you should see the knife I'm getting from Edgy Blades. Edgy American blades and the sheath that Joe's made for it. Huge.
Is it?
Yeah, Joe finally was like, if the original idea was to have it be on like a dangler sheath. He's like, if this is on a dangler sheath, it's gonna be like flopping below your knee, dude. He's like, the knife is over a foot long. It's a big one.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
I got pictures of it.
Let's see the gentleman's knife. I do have a.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and find them. I deleted so much stuff off my phone yesterday. I think I deleted those. But yeah, I got a big old rough camp knife in 64 HRC crew wear.
So wrinkly. Is that the best picture I have? Probably.
Yeah, Brian, I realized that yeah, we're gonna actually. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
They're making it. Kaiser opted to do it in their own CAD program, so I'm seeing how long it takes for that.
Joe just sent him again. Is that what you just sent me, Joe?
Jesse, I am not a hater. This is the year I'm going to be way more positive.
What's up, Jesse?
I'm going to be quick to forgive everybody. Most everybody.
Becoming a sucker in 2025?
Not a sucker. You know, we lost some people last year, and life's too short to have all these little hits and everything. So I'm just gonna move past them all.
That's probably the smart thing to do.
There are two people that I won't in this particular community. On average, I will move on. On the edge, how you doing, my friend? But yeah, life's way too short. Bionic eye, awesome. I could be pregnant.
Too short.
It's not a tumor.
Short.
Goondocks, it was a good ramblings today. Oh, you see neuro ophthalmologist? I know. I'm fully aware that that's definitely an option or a choice, or that's probably what it is. A leather eye patch. Then when your eye has healed, you'll finally have your codpiece. Because they're the same size. The doctors told me I was going to die, or it was nothing. See, I hate that. I stopped going to my doctor after a while because I literally saw him Googling symptoms. And then this is usually what Google says. Why does my elbow hurt? You have 7 days to live. Ooh. Is that it? That is a big knife.
It's basically a giant-sized Mordax fixed blade.
P&W!
And a baton with a Mordax.
Is Dang Ross here?
Hey, Ding Ross.
I see people saying hi, but I don't see him yet. But hello, Dang Ross. Thank you, Ant. Yeah, this one, I like a good gentleman's knife. But it's going to have milling. And then I designed it so right there is going to be a good pinch grip, because I like to use my gentleman's knives as like steak knives. I don't want to be able to pinch and cut. Derek, how you doing?
Thank you, Humphrey.
Dictomologist. Yeah, I did get a new one. Well, no, I dropped that one, and I never got a new one. How to make people think you're a real doctor. See, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing this year. But yeah, everyone has like that one or two that you can't let go, and that's fine. You just happy to see him?
Freaking big. It's exact. I told Shane I want a forever large, rough camp. You know, can do everything.
I'm just sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. WebMD, cancer. Speaking of sweaty palms,
Oh, I thought you were going to say, speaking of cancer.
no. Hank of the month starts today. Go get it.
Completely forgot.
I was reminded today to remind everyone so that I would remember to remind you guys. I'm curious, like he always has a new theme, like this was last month's. It's a whole picture, Hank, which is cool. So you never know what you're gonna get.
Did you not get the Last Ranger, Hank, like that?
I missed, if it was the two before this, I missed it. Hank of the year. I guess so far it's Hank of the year.
He did
So
in November, I think he did this one.
yeah, I missed that one. How do you taste? Gary did kill someone.
What's up, some dude?
But hello, some dude. There's the link. Thank you, Lancelot. But yeah, so definitely get Hank of the month. You're supporting an awesome dude, Forrest, and I think it's cool. You literally, I mean, that's the point of it. You don't know what you're gonna get, but then when you get it, it's stuff you never would have thought of. It's super cool. I like it. Here's this guy.
You don't know what you're going to get, and then you get it, and you're like, oh, that's what I got.
Tranix, I suck at words, but I like it because so far every Hank of the month I've gotten has not been something I was like, I could go without it. It's always been something pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I like. I know you're kind of like this as well, and there's been a lot of people that I'm to a point now where I'm kind of like maker's choice is what I want. I have my own taste, and I like to pick out stuff, and I like to customize stuff, but I also like maker's choice stuff. You know, like make me what you think is cool, and that's what I want.
Fair.
I'm the same way because if I just kept doing my choice, everything would just be red and black.
I offered a 5K.
Clip everybody.
What's up, Sharif? Merry New Year.
Yeah, Merry New Year. How you guys doing?
Hold on. What, Gary? I was offered. Are you supposed? Hopefully, the statute of limitations have run out.
Yeah. Did Gary just? Is he opening up? Humphrey, how you doing?
Oh, hey. I showed it off a little bit.
Cannibalism.
Carrying it on me. I just happen to have this Lancelot Leather slip. And
Nice.
it works somewhat for my.
Ooh.
I'm sure I know. Statute of limitations was December 31st, 2024. So January 1st, 2025, the truth comes out.
Well, that's awesome, Scott.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Joe does great work, man.
Okay, he's gonna make something.
All right.
You got that dop bag. Awesome.
That's another thing. Definitely. And I got some good ones. Cole just left me a nice review. But that definitely does help out. You know, I don't like leaving reviews except for on homie stuff. But leaving us reviews on EDC Roundtable anytime you get something is always very helpful.
Heck yeah.
Cole left me a really nice one.
Gary was the grassy knoll. He wasn't there. He was the grassy knoll. Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
What's hood, Donald?
Chilling with family, awesome. Good night, Don. Sharif, I told everyone that they're sending me that prototype.
Yes, awesome. Finally, jeez, after a heck of a wait, you know. But I think the reason Kaiser's been delayed on stuff is they're trying to get up their new. I guess they're going to call them like X series. It's going to be their higher end models. I think they've been working on getting that facility established because they're going to go and do like much higher quality, more expensive stuff, which we'll see depending on how good their quality is. I may do another run with Kaiser.
Is that why we haven't seen those two knives that you've checked out?
Yeah, because those are supposed to be part of that new, like the launch of that new facility and those new capabilities.
Okay.
That's my guess. That's my real guess. But
Ron Crow, you see that? Grumpy 10.
Yeah, Ron, you Grumpy 10, and you know, Grumpy, we get a lot of referrals off of your that, but you got Mango 10, you got Patty 10, Cheeto 10, off 10% off all in stock, non-sale items, and free shipping.
nice.
X gonna give it to you.
Dylan, we should do something crazy together one of these days.
Like, come over, we'll have a glass of wine, we'll talk about
That's
silly.
what I was thinking.
Just get crazy, see what happens.
Just get wild.
The shoulders
Is this going to be Malco or Malco?
You know, just get a little tipsy.
Dylan, you actually have the fan base to be able to pull off something like this anyway.
Dude.
People do like the Mallory designs.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Forgot to use the code. Shameful.
More money for us.
Grumpy 10 works at the Cheesecake in New Zealand? All right. And Buc-ee's. Walk up to the brisket bar, slide a card that has Grumpy 10 written on it. Let's do it up.
Dude. I want to do that. Just it's a laminated card with the monkey, the Bonobo monkey like sticker on one side and the other side. Grumpy 10, good everywhere.
Good everywhere.
That with I discount shit.
Mall knives. I told Sharif a long time ago he has his manganese steel, but he does need to do a budget line that just ends up in a Walmart and Home Depot, because that's where a lot of these companies make that extra money. Just people buying.
My Walmart finally got Civivi knives in.
Oh yeah.
And they have this $25 on the counter. I took pictures of it. It's this tiny little folder. I don't even know the steel or anything. Lanyard and multi-tool spoon, all in one for $24.99. And there was only 2 left in like the display. And I asked the guy, I go, "Are these a big seller?" He's like, "These are the last 2." He's like, "We got them in this morning, and they're just selling immediately."
Jesus.
And
That's
so
thing. You need a factory to do that kind of volume, though.
it's D2. I'm not surprised. But my shit, $25, man.
Nobody stops you. But if you could get like CRKT, they're big on those cheap Walmart knives.
Yeah.
If you can get one under your name and just get 10% of like the 10,000 that they sell at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, gas stations,
That's got to be a tough, honestly, tough market to break into.
Yeah.
Honestly,
sure.
I bet you it's probably just as hard to break into that market as it is the high-end market, because now it's a race to the bottom.
Right. Exactly. Dude.
might be a good way if you can break into it. That'd be a good way to fund manganese steel.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, well, now with what you guys know about my arrangement with Riyadh, like it makes doing more affordable stuff a lot more fun. You know? What up, Brian?
What up, B?
I'm having a good, Milwaukee Fast, but how many of those sell every day?
Dude, I was honestly,
it's the number one knife of the trades.
I was a little surprised because like Kaiser was looking for kind of like a new sheepdog, and the Grazioso was kind of like building up to be that, and then they were going to do different versions. And then when Kay and Damon left, they like abandoned that idea, you know, and they started going more in-house. So now you're seeing that with the Milita.
And
You know?
the Hadros would have been a perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron Crow. Heck yeah.
Oh, you got the DOP kit?
Last
Ron,
one.
nice.
Oh, we know when you're lurking.
Oh, hey, what up?
What up, Brian?
We know when you are lurking.
Brian heat treated my knife from Shane.
Oh, nice.
See, right there. It is, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
We've all bought knives that are cheap just because maybe it had like an American flag on the side or skulls on the blade.
Yeah. True.
These things just happen.
Speaking of like sort of affordable knives, I guess you could say it's not really affordable, but my favorite under $150 knife that I've got, Little Surge.
Oh, yeah.
And they're still available too, which is really crazy, you know. But great secondary utility blade, man. I love this thing.
You should have Lancelot make you a slip for it, and you can call it the Protector, and then it would actually just be the Surge Protector.
I didn't know where you were going at first. I think that was deserved, Stevie. Really? First joke of the new year?
As soon as he said protector, Surge Protector. Well done, Matthew. Well done.
And with that,
dude.
I accept my shame.
Do you though? Do you?
Hooray! And then I see Alan. Alan!
Alan,
Alan!
Alan,
Alan!
Alan.
Ah,
Let's see. Do I have any?
just because.
I am with you on that, though.
Alan! 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 Oh, so that's not Alan. Steve.
I love that little thing. But hello. Welcome, everyone.
But hello.
That joke was far from electrifying. Ah. My brain was giggling. Yes, you do, Alan. Every time. That's what I think about. Oh, Alan! Alan! It might be a long year. You know what? Everyone has their New Year's resolutions. Did anyone make any this year? I have made one. I'm going to get skinny this year. I have canceled my Monster memberships or subscriptions.
You mashed it?
I Monster mashed them.
You popping popcorn?
Oh, sorry, that was my keyboard.
He's Googling pornography.
What?
Constantine!
Hey.
Troy, did you get my message? I sent you a message through PayPal.
You PayPal'd him a message.
Troy PayPal'd the boys a little Christmas present.
Ah.
Oh, look at you, Troy.
Yeah, that was very awesome of Troy. Eli already got a game. What game did you get? The supermarket? Supermarket sim.
Supermerkin?
Supermarket simulator. I don't know what it is, but good night, Aaron.
Super Merkin Simulator is a whole different game.
Dang it. I need to have a second
Hell yeah, bro.
revolution. I need to figure out how Mimo just comes up with this.
And
We've
Yo.
Googled his jokes and they're not out there.
That's a solid list there.
yeah, it is.
Lose 20 pounds. They are dumb. But you know what? I use New Year's as an excuse, as a starting point. But I don't actually use New Year's Day. I use the day after Katie's birthday. But it's a starting point.
Yeah.
Actually, Scott, I'm saving $120 a month.
I was gonna say I knew Maddie drank the Monsters, and then when we got that one at the for the house, like the next morning, you're like, need to get more Monsters. I was like, we just picked up a 6-pack.
Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough.
Nemo, I'm contemplating. I haven't talked to anybody really that has a CME. I'm contemplating getting a CME for my titanium Para 3.
We get a list of those homies, and if I'm not on that list, how do we get on that list?
Become better homies.
We will be better homies. You've been trying to gain. Javon said he's going to gain. I will gladly give you as much weight as you guys could possibly want.
Yeah. I'm giving it away for free if y'all need.
Brian, that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
You got this. Fed Harrison.
Hello, February.
So naturally, this means that I will be more active in our weight loss Discord section. So far, it's just been Doom and TZ EDC, and they've been killing it. And every time
I am so intimidated to go in there now.
I know. I look at them like, man, I'm a fat, greasy sack of crap. But you know what? That's the kick in the butt I need. So I've kind of been avoiding that section.
Mm.
But yeah. Oh, Brian, I'll let you check out the CME.
We can talk. Don't send it yet, though.
He hesitated, Brian, so you might need to sweeten the pot.
No. I just don't. I don't want any more knives. I don't want any more knives.
Dude.
I want to see how long I can go without buying a knife.
You have self-control. You can actually go a decent amount of time.
Yeah, but I said all year long, I didn't get that many knives. And then I busted out my knife case, and I'm like, I still got like 14 knives.
Dude, yeah.
Which isn't that many for me. That's the problem.
Still, man. I was good. I had 3 that I bought all year, and then Salt Lake City happened.
Yeah.
And I went off my nut.
Dude.
Be luckier.
Jared White is a
You are.
friggin' beast. That guy was like, I want to gain muscle mass. So he just started straight injecting roids into his ass and doing a bunch of reps with, corn sacks. But, I mean, in all seriousness, shout out to Cherry Picking EDC. Jared White, dude. That guy is a legitimate beast.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm requesting all you guys, you're my homies, to help keep me in check throughout the year. Because I've literally gotten to the point where, like, something will fall to the floor, and I'll be like, Eli, pick that up.
Okay. So do we discuss this on here, or should I take my comments offline?
Whatever. Say we're transparent here. Go ahead. Let me have it.
I will help you because I do, and we all do. I'm not immune to anything here. We need to help keep each other accountable because this is the 5th, 6th, or 7th diet we've all said we're going to start.
I know.
I remember when you were starting your diet, I think before I even had my channel, you're like, I'm starting it. Everybody send me desserts from your state.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna eat them all, and then I'm starting my diet.
One last go.
Yeah.
That last go lasted the next 4 years.
4 years ago.
Betsy, help with gadgets. Hello. Tommy.
You know, the intrusive thoughts have been coming in again, the Night's Edge.
Yep.
Part of me wants to start from scratch. That's an insane, crazy idea. I'm not going to. But I wouldn't mind just taking it all off. I'm not going to. But man, sometimes the intrusive thoughts get strong.
Dragoon, yeah, this is the stuff I need. I want to live to be old, not die young and fat. So, but yeah. I'm going to, so I had a recliner right here, and I moved it because in my garage I have a recumbent bike. And the first time I lost all my weight, I would sit on that thing and watch TV or play video games, but I would pedal for hours. And it worked. So I'm going to be dragging that thing back in here.
Nice.
And then we're cleaning the garage, like we're actively doing it. And in the garage, I have a whole Bowflex set.
Absolutely.
So we're actively cleaning the garage.
I actually do go to what is kind of a traditional black barber shop, Toyota.
Be poor, I know. Me with knives, how you doing? I have a question though. So obviously, I don't know much about beards. What does starting over? What would that do for you?
Nothing.
Just
starting a whole new beard.
Yeah.
it would look
It's
the same though.
hair, so
I grow facial hair pretty fast, so I'm willing. If I were to go clean shaven, I'm sure within 6 months I'd be, back to almost normal. I have a picture of me the last time I was clean shaven, Gary. And you can clearly see my double chin. But I do not have more chins than a...
Then what?
Don't say that joking.
I was waiting for it.
I was like, I was going to say more chins than a Chinese phone book, but phone books aren't relevant anymore, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Realistically, though, that would be a lot of chins in that book. It's a very common name over there.
Where in the Middle East?
In Asia?
Right. This is the last time I had 0 facial hair. This is from 2017.
Spring break 2025. Fully shaved Stevie.
You without a beard, to me, is like if you walked into a room fully clean shaven, I may not recognize you.
You can see I was still rocking my earring then, too.
Holy farts. That is not the same. Exactly. It's way different.
Gary, I'm not freaking vain.
Oh, man.
What? I don't look like that.
The chat is spicy today.
Yeah, all right.
I love it. They're starting the new year
Stevie
strong.
Stoots is actually supporting you, though. Everyone else is like, that ain't Stevie.
Blaze, Rumblefish.
Stevie looks like a crooked contractor. I'll sell you some hot water heaters. It's going to cost you. A crunch and a lunge. It's called lunch. Nemo's out there doing cheeseburger curls. Ugh.
Dylan, I like the
Worse.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
That was so fast. Jesus. Oh my
How
god.
did they do it so quick?
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I told you the chat's spicy today, man.
How did they do that so fast, though? Dang.
Screenshotted and everything. Like,
Sent the picture. He got timed out immediately, but
that's amazing.
Beardless Stevie.
Toyota is so true. So true.
Oh man.
I didn't really start gaining weight until I didn't have my dog anymore. Like, stopped going for walks 3 times a day.
See, my problem is we do have a big dog, and she's just as lazy as us.
Yeah. You need an active breed that freaking annoy you if you don't take them out. You know.
Which one of you is you? Schmoggleberry, how you doing? Old Schmokester's here. You're so how you doing?
Schmoggleberry is Beardless Stevie.
Are they?
He got timed out, so he went to his other fake account. And I know who Schmoggleberry is. Very clever.
Stevie Dirt's in the house. Stevie Durst. Post it again. Oh, he just said hey.
It's very clever. I can't be mad at that. I want to be.
Not Cheeps. She's not even here. She's still working.
Oh, dang. On New Year's Day?
That's the one thing about working in a hospital.
Yeah.
You don't get those days off.
Shit, even my dad got the day off. Man. That's rough.
Well, sounds like she's not as good as your dad.
No.
Not everyone can be Sharif's daddy.
Jeez, even my dad got the day off. Sucks to be her.
Maybe next time she should have gone to school to be a psychologist.
Oh, man.
See, there's Luna right there.
Aw. What a cutie.
She's a good dog.
Yeah.
Sent you an IG message. Let me check.
Just pause.
Oh, heck yeah. I'll Google that. And then I just told you that too. Heck yeah.
Tina, what?
No.
What?
What? Got another man pregnant.
We all do know, though, Patina's got zero pullout game. I'm taking him on Murray.
Kitty's gonna rework Sharif's brakes.
I don't doubt it, man.
Oh man. But anyway, yes. My New Year's resolution is to be skinnier by the end of the year. And also with the Orion, have the other knife design go into production by the end of the year. And then see about the Phoenix V2 going to concept. But then that wouldn't come out for like 3 years. But we'll see.
You need to have people start writing letters. We need this design now.
Yeah, the Phoenix I kept secret, but this one I'm not. See, that's the problem. You guys keep saying turn sideways, but if I turn sideways, I'm just as fat.
Hey, Dylan, what's up with the Straffer?
Yeah.
I talked to what's his nuts at Scorpion 6. I walked
Do it,
up and I
man.
was like, I'm here to see the Straffer, please. And he's like, I got horrible news. And he told me about all that. But Dylan did a little collab with Scorpion 6 too.
Yep.
I think I saw that on his Instagram, right?
Yeah, he posted it right before Blade West. That was actually my very first stop of Blade West, was to go check that out.
Was that the Spectra?
No, it's Straffer.
Straffer, okay.
I think I'm saying I think that's what it is.
He said this one's a folding steak knife. So this one's definitely got my attention.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his Instagram right now. But I definitely dig Dylan's design.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was gnarly, Dylan.
Dylan's got an amazing design language. That's always been the case.
What is
Cheetah.
Gary? Gary said side effect is mad weight loss. The only thing that could have made that better is if you stuck a yo on the end.
Neil, 19 months. Thank you, buddy. 19 months.
Thanks, buddy.
Strapper, okay. Finger cuffs. Oh yeah, Sharif. When is the Choro coming out?
The Choro. Let's forgot about the Choro.
Dude, exactly. Like, I have not heard a single thing about it.
Right now, Marcel. You know what though? In my defense, even when I was skinny and a kid, I've never been able to do a pull-up in my life. If I was hanging on a cliff and needed to do a pull-up to save my life, I'd just die. I have never done a pull-up once in my entire life.
I can currently do one.
I could do 0.
And when I was playing hockey, I could do 2 or 3 max, but 3 was like struggling the entire way.
That reminds me, though, for some reason, of my absolute favorite meme, and I have to share it. I love this meme.
What? It is a good one, Stevie.
Heck yeah.
The feedback has been really great on the lip balm.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm digging out my favorite Mallory design.
Mm.
It was just at the bottom, I guess. Oh, yeah. The Archeo with the little pen double detent. More people need to have this one.
I will always dig the Hadros.
Hadros is cool too.
The Forrest has been my favorite of the bunch.
But
Aries!
One of those knives that I like it so much. It's so nice. I had to buy it twice.
Nice.
Yeah.
The OG and the V2.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to three of the coolest guys on the live stream right now. Fact, 100.
Heck yeah, Derek.
I should send this earlier to bribe you to be a mod, but I wanted to earn it. I gave you the mod too, so heck yeah. Thank you, Derek. Irvin. How you doing, Irvin? Aries. Happy New Year. There's a question
Heck yeah,
for
Kyle.
you.
Really?
You can't? That's a first, actually, because... Okay.
It won't break through at all?
Yeah, you're literally the one and only, the first. What I tend to do when it's stiff is I try to get as much torque on it as possible,
That's
which
what
I'm
she said.
assuming you've done. I'm not trying to, but like when you have tools like this guy, you know, I'll go for the off center sort of grip so I can get that torque. But yeah, the only other I never heard of that actually with the Kaimano.
And I know people say soldering irons, but I found that an actual heat gun works better for some reason.
Yeah, I haven't had much luck with the soldering iron approach. I would try heat gun or like Dylan said, maybe boil.
In worst case scenario, you can look. The Kaimano does come with an extra set of hardware. Super glue that bitch in there, and or like you said, maybe you do have to, you know, cut across into it and use a bigger driver. But man, that's a rarity.
Yeah, that's
Not
literally
just with the Kaimano, but just with, I mean,
Paul is here. Paul might. He's taken apart a couple Kaimanos.
it is a captive pivot, so it
yeah,
really
Gary, yes, and put it in the freezer after reheating.
Nick, how you doing, buddy?
yeah.
Or throw it in the gutter and go buy another.
Yeah, if none of that stuff works, reach out to me personally. But try boiling it, try heating it, and
Also, just be careful you don't slip out and mar your freaking bolster, man.
if you do, though, you can always sell it over to Paul.
Roman,
True.
Have him do his
bit off paint.
bolt wash on it, which I love, and it hides any and all scratches and snail trails.
So he's saying his is stuck?
Yeah, he said it's frozen. I've had some that were tight, but never frozen, you know?
I've never took mine apart. Where am I? I need a bit driver.
A butt driver.
I'll see if a butt driver. I need to find a bit driver.
Yo, Happy New Year's, Nose.
Is Nuz here?
Yes, sir.
What is here?
Nuz!
Speaking of
Nuz.
Nuz, and speaking of Dylan, Nuz got a little something handcrafted by Dylan's mom.
Yes, sir.
The one you were looking for is Paul. He's in the chat under Paul Might.
Yeah, Paul Knight. Literally has done my favorite mod to my favorite Kaimano. Right.
Here you go.
The flipper rabbi.
Look for Paul Might on Instagram and YouTube. He does all of this. But it seems to be his speciality is deleting them flippers.
Yes, sir. Dude, and he does amazing work, actually.
Clean. It's legitimately clean. I've seen people mess around and their finished work isn't good. I gotta say, Paul's.
There he is.
And I got one of his early on ones, and I'm sure he's, just been honing in his craft.
Oh, yeah.
Nick, I think Paul is going to be one of those guys. He's going to outgrow us, become some famous knife modder extraordinaire.
Yeah, right. Your balls will be busted into oblivion.
Yeah. Paul's
Yeah, like that, Paul.
Don't forget where you came from, Paul. You were trash just like us. You remember that.
Paul did both of these guys. You can see the bolsters.
Oh, I have a knife that he did. This was sent to me by Paul himself. He did this flipper delete.
Nice.
Very smooth. It's already started.
Paul, would you be interested in doing a batch? Because I was thinking about offering some of these already done on the site. If you guys would be interested, Paul, you'd be down. Let's do some. Let's do a few of them.
Got Forrest. Yeah. Look at that new. I was looking for my.
Hell yeah, Paul.
What is I have another Mallory design down there. I think it's his first Forrest.
But you have the Centros too, don't you?
That I believe I do. I don't know where it is. I knew where this one was. I always keep this in the same spot because I love this one. This was my first double detent.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Love a good double detent.
They were talking about this the other day, Scott. I think. Well, was it you, Sharif, that said they're somewhere?
They got lost at sea, dude. They went for a 3-hour tour.
They were singing songs and.
Yeah, they're freaking lost at sea, man. Knife modders have not been seen.
All they found was a radio-shaped coconut. They thought maybe they could build a radio out of a coconut. But yeah, they're gone.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, get them out of here.
Yes, it is, Dylan. Dylan, I found that they have them on PVK Las Vegas. This guy right here is the one who got it first and let me know that they were available. So I'm sure you'd want one for your collection if you don't already have one.
Another excellent double detent. Quad detents over here.
Heck yeah, Brian. Good to hear.
A very shiny coconut.
Oh, thank you, Grumpy.
Heck yeah, Grumpy.
Very
One of
appreciated.
the best modified clip points to come out last year.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All clip points all the time.
Look.
Point.
We've all been looking at knives wrong. Look, oh, is that a Tonto? No. Oh, there's that clip point.
Modified clip point.
Tonto. Clip point. Boom. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Oh, you had the all black one.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I was surprised that they were even available, you know?
But they should. They should be coming back, as Brian said, Scott. Someone also said that Richie was working for Monterey Bay for a while.
That was my guess. Yeah, that he was helping out Sanford and Ray. You know. Alan Greywolf, go to PVK Las Vegas.
Very
and,
small.
Search Isham.
Very small.
I barely know him.
It's like a 2.5 inch blade for those of you guys who don't know. It's the size like
It's small.
yeah, it's a 3-finger knife. It's meant to be like a small gun stock. Like if you compare it, for example, against the Surge, it's actually even a little bit bigger than the Surge. So.
You know what's crazy? That Isham started out as like a bushcrafting dude.
That I didn't know. I mean,
He came from the bushcrafting world, man.
He was a very outdoorsy guy.
Yeah, big time.
Heck yeah, Aries. So last year you made 74 knives? You gonna try to keep up that number? Or bring it up, bring it down?
Pretty.
Yeah, the Kaimano's awesome. But we are looking forward to the Aurelia.
Yeah. And some new crazy stuff that I'm working on. Already working on 2 new knives for 2025, actually.
Dang, you got that too new?
Yeah. 2 new and 3 chains.
Yeah, I figured you guys were probably chummy, Dylan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He was the first designer I ever really talked to through his. He would do his Instagram lives, and he was always super cool and would like read everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an awesome dude. Is an awesome dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, Aries. Now then, are you
PVK, like Peter Victor Kraut, Las Vegas.
did you say Kraut?
Yes. I couldn't think of another K.
Isn't it Kilo?
There you go. Kilo.
Is it Kilo?
Yep.
There, I just put it. Well, the Kraut came out of nowhere. Although
More variety.
some good sauerkrauts, very good though.
Yeah. Nick and Grumpy. Yeah, we're gonna resume that probably in the first quarter of this year. I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna make some tweaks on the design. It's actually gonna be like more of a Dave Sharif collab with like the Diablo as the base. So
Heck yeah, dude.
I'm excited for that.
Palmer, may I recommend the Stevie scales?
Man, Dave is seriously like, he'll have like unanimous support. Like, there's not a single person out there that's not going to support that dude in every single.
Knife nut designed to work with it, but it's not coming with it. That raised the cost, unfortunately. But I may stock them though. But dude, yeah, Dave is one of those guys that is disarmingly kind. Like, you don't expect it, you know, when you first see him, but you talk to him and just one of the nicest people I've met in the community. And real excited to like do cool stuff, man. Like he's got a real passion, man.
Happy New Year, Javon. But Satu's also an awesome dude in person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much more.
Dang it. And we do respect dibs around here. Dang it.
You realize how large of a fella Dave is when you finally meet him in person. Like I thought he was just a normal sized guy. Like, oh, you're a big fucker.
Really? I didn't think he was. I didn't imagine him smaller than that.
I thought he was bigger than he was gonna be.
Him's a tiny man.
And his brother was super cool too.
Mr. Eddie. Don't you goodbye us. We're literally talking knives, Mr. Eddie.
Not figuratively, literally. Knives were what we were talking about.
Well, he was complaining that live streams don't talk enough about knives.
Who was?
Mr. Eddie.
Boo. Ugh, that's the thing I'm talking about the least.
Mr. Eddie designs a pretty nice knife. Where's my Aries knife? That was right here.
It's probably lost forever.
It's lost forever.
All right, I'm gonna go refill my drink.
Stevie's taking a poop. I am normal size.
Stevie's taking a shit. Yes, he's taking a big old shit.
Yeah, Nick, you have to say dibs. That's the rule of dibs, and we respect dibs around here. And Grumpy beat me, which this is war.
Yeah, Grumpy, you're in trouble now.
Just kidding. Grumpy would wipe the floor with my face.
And Grumpy's too chill to be like that anyways.
Yeah. Bama Ninja, how you doing?
Oop.
I tried getting something from Midgards. Attempted. But no. I really want the Valhalla. That thing. I have my Beowulf. It's way up there, but the Beowulf needs a buddy. So, one day. In fact, I ain't messed with the Beowulf in a while. Is it this one? Yep. All right. I gotta catch it just right. Yeah. There we go. Forrest, we were talking about your Hanks earlier. I do like the Beowulf. But it needs a buddy. They come in blue now. Oh, I locked it. Wait, no. Was it? Oh, it wasn't locked. I'm just dumb. There we go. I work on finger flicking it. Ooh, Beowulf versus Gary. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Gary's bigger by a lot. I think the music got louder, but yeah, Gary's bigger by a lot. But I love them. The thing is, though, Beowulf's a little bit thicker, definitely chunkier. Josh, me too. They're not afraid to try random things. There's two that I want. I want the Valhalla. I'll show you guys that one. I want this one. There's a baby one, but there's no point. There's no point to having a baby knife. But here's the Valhalla. The blade length is 15 centimeters, which is that big in inches. I don't know. But it folds really cool. It's unique. You push this little tab right here to open it up. So there's that one. Oh, I stopped sharing on accident. And then the other one is called I think it's called the Boss. Yeah, they teamed up with PMP for the Boss. Here you go. I'll share this one.
No, that's a runway.
So it doesn't look like much on these rocks, but this whole knife is like a foot long. It's gigantic. And it looks ridiculously ugly closed, but I love it. Look how much steel is sticking out. Just back there around the pivot. I love it. But yeah, this knife is a foot long. It's huge.
Wait, where's that one?
You can get a cool little stand for it. But yeah, I like Midgards. Ed, how you doing? Edyards. Gotta head out to work. Have a good day at work. Get a paraframe. I don't have a paraframe. I'm not rich. Yeah. Grumpy says nope. Grumpy, you like knives that are actually usable. Because you actually would use it. I like knives that are fun. Oh, I have a few. I have the Maxace Babylon 2. I have the Sandstorm, and then the Neptune. I do like Maxace. Yes, it would. If you guys are not doing Scab's challenge, go do it. I need to film mine. I have no idea. 15 cm to inches. 5.9 inches. I baton with it. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I like Maxace is an awesome company. I haven't messed with mine in a while though. The Sandstorm was a pretty big one. Ooh, what's that one? Oh, Sharif's not here. I'll wait for Sharif. I know he's gonna be like, yes. So I'll wait for him to come back. You heard the music truck? Are they delivering music? All right. They did a 2.0. Well, let me dig up my Maxace ones. Hopefully it's in this case. Ugh. Of course it's not. Nope. Maybe the Babylon? No.
Hey, why is it red?
Of course not. All right. I'm going in. This case is heavy.
Why is something straight with the towel?
Carrying a Remet woodpecker. Nice. Here you go. Here's the sandstorm. That's a big one. You can also lock it. There's an expensive one that's an integral. I don't have that one. And then here's the oh, it's locked. The Babylon 2. This one's a nice button lock. It's got a lock on it. I keep accidentally locking it. No Goliath. I would like bigger knives. But this one's pretty nice, though. I do like this one. Welcome back, Stevie.
MagSafe seems like they kind of got forgotten about.
Yeah. I do have this fun little Slippy. The bad boy. I haven't carried this in a while.
Gary, you're going out on an awful weird limb there.
What?
Wait, I'm going on the road.
Right on, man. That's
His own storyline.
huh.
Hey, I found my Adam. It's been a while since I've seen that. I need to go through this case more often. Ah, Javon. Here's my ridiculous Tucson, thanks to Javon. I love it.
Folding pry bar, you mean?
Yes. Ah, I love the ridiculous stuff.
Roman, debating on it because I'm gonna be in Vegas in the middle of the month, so I don't know if I want to go down to LA for like the first few days and then
David Helka.
Las Vegas like 2 weeks
David?
later. But I may. I really hope.
Ooh, Paul. This is a knife that could do without a flipper.
It could do without a handle and a blade too.
No, I like this knife.
I like that one a lot too, but I heard a lot of people complain about build quality issues.
I had to sand down me and Cue Ball back in the day. We sanded down the lock face a little bit, had some lock stick, but after that was good.
I just found a chip in my beard.
It might get lost on the way. Yeah, I don't have a lot of folding kukris, but because they don't make them, but I do like that one a lot.
Yeah.
That was the Night Elements folding kukri.
The closest you may get outside of the Knight's Elements is this guy, Matty.
It's not kukri enough, though.
Yeah.
Nick, I think he's doing a U.S. button lock mini gun gear. Ooh, did you see that Left Concepts just dropped that their U.S. fixies gonna start coming out in batches?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, Yoda wanted to know whether he should get this one, Sharif, and I said I'd wait for you to come back.
Which one? So, 100% true, honest breakdown.
Oh,
G10 is better than the titanium. It's lighter weight. It feels better. The materials are better. My G10 has like a poorly ground lock face. My titanium has a properly ground lock face. It's Italian manufacturing, so it's a gamble. But
this one's my Carta, though.
Yeah, it's not. It's G10. They mislabeled it. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Yeah.
It looks my Carta E.
No, that's just the natural texture of the G10.
You're a natural G10 texture.
I am. But yeah, it's good. I don't know if it's $200 good, or over 200 good, but yeah, for what you get, it's nice, and the size is awesome.
Paul, I get more people defending. You make a statement like that where it's a total crapshoot, because it is.
Yeah.
You hear that everywhere. I just go on my personal experience with it, and it's been miss. The comments of people like, "How dare you? Like, I have this, and this, and they're all amazing." And I'm like, yeah. I hear you. But there's just as many people out there that have had bad experiences, and not trying to knock them. I'm just literally going off of my own personal experience.
Dude, I will stand on business and say that, like, Italian knife manufacturing is like net garbage, right? I have some nice Italian made knives. If you look under the hood, there's a lot of little things that aren't right. Like, I have one knife, perfectly constructed, functions perfectly fine. You take a look at it, it has a shouldered stop pin, and the shouldered stop pin is ground unevenly.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just little things like that like kind of decimates them in.
It's too bad. I mean, I always say, despite that, I always keep giving them a chance.
Yeah, same.
But it is something that if I cannot have it in hand before purchasing it, I won't purchase it.
It's like a case knife, but with an entire country.
So businessically, some big word, Kali. Why is it a crapshoot? Why don't they work on that?
I think they are, for sure. Like, because it seems to be getting better. Like the last couple, the Biblio XL and the Riv that I got this year, both fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Not a freaking flaw on them. And I know that Lynch Northwest had a really good. They had, like, I think he said they had a couple of issues with the XLs, but they want to keep going because
you saw what Paul posted, right? Like, the GM12 run was so effed.
Yeah, they recalled
every single one,
Yeah.
So,
and I had problems all the way back with the GM6.
One moon.
The GM6 was the first Giant Mouse premium that I got, and I mean, look, I was the biggest Giant Mouse fanboy, man. When I was like, Vox and Anzo are doing something together, like, this is literally going to be the greatest knife company of all time, and I, out of the gate, like, I got everything. Then finally saved up and got my GM6. And it came with the pocket clip screws were rusted out. The pocket clip screws.
That's ridiculous.
And there's a couple of other things. And when I emailed them in, they're like, all right, we can send you a new pocket clip screw. It'll take 6 to 7 months.
Really?
Yeah, and I wasn't the only one. They're like, we've heard we heard, there's been some issues. We're getting new ones. It'll be 6 to 7 months.
Wow.
And I ended up emailing him and said, hey, I sold this to someone. Can they get it? And they're like, yeah, send us their info.
Jeez. See, the thing is, right? Like both Vox and Anzo, they know quality. They're hand makers of knives, and I mean,
All right, how you doing?
like freaking Anzo's like attention to detail is second to none in the industry. I have never understood why they have continued to stick with the Mangiano makers, man. When like no joke, they're the one that we both like, Stevie, the Nazca, right?
Tech.
Widely regarded as one of their best made knives, and it was made by Best Tech.
Yeah.
Like it's weird to me. Like I don't know, maybe they signed some contract where they have to use them for so long, but it makes no sense why they keep using them, especially after the GM12 incident. Like it's crazy. When was the last time you ever heard of a Chinese product release requiring a full line recall? Like never.
Oh, were those were no. Okay, no, never mind. No, yeah, the GM12 was Italian, right?
Yeah.
And that was the button lock one.
I believe so. Yeah, it's like a derivative of Anzo's new button lock design.
Yeah,
It sounds good.
Yeah, dude.
those ain't cheap knives. Those are like $400+ knives. Man.
Exactly.
And Nick, I have a few Bokers, and I've never had an issue with mine.
I like
But that's
both.
me. I might have been lucky.
Yeah, see, I've been on the other side of that than Maddie. I keep giving Boker a chance. Every single one that I've had has had issues.
I've never. Even my recent one. Ugh, I hope it's in this one.
All I have to say is
That's that Grail action. But see, this one, this is a Boker.
Yeah.
I think it looks like a fighter jet type deal. Wood inlays, but I mean, this thing is perfect.
Yeah, I'd love to experience like a really well put together Boker because I hear they're great. I never have, you know.
Me with knives, I can actually answer that for Maddie. It was a rough year for Jack's lungs. He got even. You didn't think it was possible, but he's even more bald than he was. I mean, he didn't even have hair to lose, and it just got shinier and shinier. That poor bald bastard. But Jake's good. Jake's just he's got an extremely chaotic work life.
Yeah. I'm actually planning on seeing him in person in March.
Nice.
We will be at a wedding that's 55 minutes away from where he works. So
No, his wife's the opposite, man. His wife's got glorious. He married a ginger.
ooh. Doom he's active. He's very active in our Discord.
Doom just has forsaken social media.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't give two shits about it. And yeah, if you're lucky enough to be around Doom and the couple of spots that he posts, he's very active.
I just talked to him direct via text.
I was gonna say I talk to Doom a lot more. Just Doom's one of those dudes that I can go a month plus without talking to, and then we'll talk for like 2 hours.
Yeah, totally.
I like this one.
Demonoc, what up,
Demonoc?
Demonoc.
Hey, Demonoc, I have a question for you because you are the originator. would you be opposed to me doing some Demonok special edition models, right? I would do like maybe 4 or 5 of them like this and then sell them on the site, and they would be called the Demonok edition. Would you be down with that?
What percent does he get? 50?
I wish.
95?
I'm probably going to end up selling them at a loss. They're just for the community. Honestly.
0%? That's a good percent.
Hey, Double D.
Double D. Thank you, buddy. Oh, Double D's mates.
Heck yeah.
My mom got me a gift card to, this is the greatest butcher in the Pacific Northwest. And I got a $100 gift card. I'm going to go get some meats.
So Winchester is still here. He's just lurking. I don't know what happened, and I'm not going to air any rumors or anything, but he's just taking a break. But every now and again, he'll pop up and message. He's still here. He could be listening right now.
Winchester, if you are, I'm going to set phasers. Stunning.
Set phasers to stunning.
Yep. MLT, baby. Josh knows what's up.
Dude, Demonok, let's chat. Maybe we can take one of the art pieces and make it like a special edition sticker just for the 5 people who like get the knife.
No, I know for a fact it's something personal. I don't know what. I didn't ask. I ain't gonna pry. But
hey, he's around the Discord. Message him on Discord.
Yeah, that's where I talk to him.
He'll respond back to you on Discord if you message him.
Yep.
For sure, Demonok. I got you.
But yeah, I do miss him being in the chat. Like when him and Mimo would go back and forth. Actually, him, Mimo, Scott, and Kyle, all 4 together. Nothing's going to get done.
Forget about it.
See that, Dylan? Happy New Year, my friend.
What's seeing you, Mr. Mallory?
Oh, is Dylan out here? Later, Dylan. Happy New Year, dude.
I can't stop playing with the Sandstorm now that I busted it out. This knife, when I got it, scared me.
Why? Because it was so big, chunky?
You know, everyone talks about guillotine. This one actually has it, and it's sharp. This is one of the knives that I would say, you know, has those laser beam edges.
All right, say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. But the first time I used it, I closed it, and it almost landed on my fingers.
Oof.
And then ever since then,
Yikes.
okay.
Oh, Paul, I've got a knife that you would really hate then.
Paul, I've grown accustomed to that hydraulic action. I would talk about that action all the time, but everyone loves the guillotine action. I don't. Arshier, no, this is the cheaper one. This was $100 when it came out.
You know, me and Steve Clare had a lot of discussion about where we've come in the knife world and how we view knives, and I was absolutely one of those dudes. Like, man, action, 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 skip, 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 skips, action, action, skip, skips. And now, like, it's cool, but I started to realize, like, the only time I play with a knife like that is to play with a knife like that. And
right.
In all actuality, even if the knife that I have has super action, when I'm using it, I don't do that with a knife. I don't and then put it away. I look it out, and so and I'm not trash talking. I just those type of things just are no longer important to me. Hence, my love for the Spartan Hearthstone folder.
Did you see it, Nick?
Minton State EDC.
The design is important, but
Boone
I still like action because I'm a knife fidgeter. That's slow controlled. I like it.
Paul Arshier, this is the Blackow by Miguel Barbudo, done by We. This is like a 2020 release, but it's a window lock mechanism. So it's a back lock. And
2020 Wii was what's up.
Yeah.
2020
Awesome.
was making cool shit, man.
They were doing their best work back then, man.
The knife with the smoothest action I have so far surprised me. It's the Hoback Husky.
Mm.
This thing, like a huge thick blade, just slow and controlled.
That's a Wii.
This one is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's been guessing on like where knives were made and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Because his own website has a country of origin page. And it says right here for all his look at Husky China by We Knife.
Everyone had to do that.
Everyone was wondering where the sumo was made. It's in China by We Knife.
There you go.
Oh, I thought it would have been Kubi because that's who's doing it.
Yeah,
now.
but I don't know how I came across this page, but I was like, oh, he literally went back and made this page. So,
what about the Summit? That's the one I want.
Summit, Best Tech.
Best Tech, okay.
He definitely did it then.
And Arshier probably. Let me get that. How you doing?
Remember this guy, Maddie?
Yeah, Kyle, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He went back afterwards and did it.
It broke in.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, dude. When I first got it, it wouldn't drop. But now it does.
Oh. No one was hurt more than Satu Date on that one.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, Brian. It does. I mean, in all actuality, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't need to be as long as it is, but that doesn't bother me. But
what does it work well for?
Like extracts like this,
like a chili oil extract or something.
No, marijuana.
Oh, that's a legalized drug substance.
Cannabis. Yeah.
I know, Grumpy. I know.
Little dab will do ya. Yabba dabba do ya.
Dab time. Works for the dabs. Yeah, that's chili. Guns, dabs, you say?
I did see a thing. Who sent it to me? Someone sent me a post by Hoback that he's starting to offer some OEM services.
What? Like freaking getting it and sending it to China and calling it his own?
I watched part of it. He's like, we'll machine your parts and we can do CAD work and
dude,
fixed blade handles.
The thing is, like, I would love to use those services. I want to, but I don't want to give that man any money. You know?
It's tough.
Yeah.
Speaking of giving that man money, I forgot to do a pocket check today. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It's Wednesday, my dudes, and I see people posted. So I'll do the Discord pocket check real quick if you don't mind. I almost forgot.
Dude, Nick, that's exactly my point, right? If you try to make something in America and then you say it was done by Hoback, that kills all of your brand trust.
Credibility is gone.
Yeah, instantly.
But Paul, you're rocking all this today? Dang. And is this today as well? Oh, that's yesterday. Forrest has that Yo Jumbo, right? Yeah, Yo Jumbo with the Pro X scales.
Pro X.
Richard Kasner, of course, has awesome carries. He likes that McNeese. That's a Kunwu. Brian F., don't look. Don't look. That's an Aries in the middle, right? Or maybe, I don't know. I can't see the logo. Gary's got the MSI, the toxic one. In Crust We Trust.
Yes, an alliance.
It's got that. Yeah, with the pizza motif on it.
That's gangster.
El Cap. Ooh, what's that? Is that the flat iron? It doesn't look like it. Is it?
No.
It looks different. It's got the cleaver shape, but it's different. It's a Gerber, though. Is this a new flat iron? I kind of dig that one. I also like the look of the flat iron. Brian F. has the Bulldog. A Keith Fixie. There's that cold steel. Look at that. And the Iridium or Bel Air. One of those. Kevin Smith has a Hinderer and a Devo.
Here you go, Dad.
Oh, thank you. Brian, what is this one?
That looks like a Vanguard. Maybe it's the Tough Knives Vanguard collab.
I like the look of it closed. That's a fastball. Okay. On a Mad Yako, Hank. What was that noise?
Oh, maybe that's not the Tough Knives collab.
Something just fell upstairs and everyone's down here. Yeah, this is cool looking. He also has a Cybin.
Nice.
Vibin' Cybin?
Yeah. He's been taking some good pictures these days. Rick's Knives has the Kunwu Padre and then that wee hyphen. I love the hyphen. Everything about that design speaks to me.
Gavico does some dope stuff. I just wish he would make his knives a little thicker.
I love that. Cheeto has a Stevie scales. And then the Aries Torcido? I forgot which one that one was. And then there's the Aries. This is what he's working on, I bet.
I got my pocket check from yesterday in there.
Oh, can't wait to see it, Stevie. Double D is rocking a Boker today.
Ooh, nice Lancelot Leather clip snip.
Yeah.
For Maddie. The Sandstorm Guillotine. Okay, he has one too. Yeah, look at that. He lets it fall on his finger. Ed is braver than me. But yeah, it's it definitely drops. Joseph S. I see a Hogan there.
Stevie is doing his best impression of a World War II buzz bomb.
Yeah. Bunch of cool stuff in there. I like the spike. This is the Vosti, right? Raccoon?
Yes.
What was it?
I don't remember the model, but it is a Vosti.
Raptor. I like the looks of that one. Southpaw 21 has the Clydesdale, the Tri-Stash, and then I always forget the name of this one. Thunderbird is that one. Okay, thank you. I forgot the name of this one. No, Lemmy, you wouldn't hear my butt plug today. I'm on a nice soft chair. There's a little Hinderer.
No, that's the Eclipse.
There's Eclipse. Maybe it looks little because of the picture. October, thank you. The October. Here's Scott N rocking all the rats.
The Ontario family.
They won't even, he has so many in there, won't even let me make it bigger. Ontario Knives made some cool stuff. And then, of course, the Lungbone apparel there. I mean, his cheesecake is the size of the actual picture of the cheesecake.
Iggy!
How does Scott get full-size stuff? This is Paul's actual carry, and Paul has a beard, huh?
That knife is so awesome.
That one is cool. I like how it looks of that. Wearing his Goon Stuff shirt. One Moon. He has the Voodoo Axial, that cool spike. Oh, he's working on some art back there. Nice. Yeah, there it is. There's there's Stevie's view out in the Cascades. Iggy!
Iggy, welcome. Couldn't have come at a better time, Iggy.
This is Stevie's carry. It looks like it's cloudy. There's like a, I don't know. Stevie got his thumb in the picture or something. But yeah, that's a nice shot. Help with gadgets. Oh yeah, that's that Vulcan he just got. Vulcan knives. That thing's cool.
That's definitely what Patina's carrying.
That's who Patina knocked up.
Patina got that dude pregnant.
Our Shear has a Spartan. His is silver. That looks nice with the black blade.
Snow out there, Ryan?
There we go. We did it. And then I saw some people talking about it in the chat. What did I read? Let's see. Neil Savivi Neurohaptic. I don't know that one. Tiny Sog. And then I saw you say Eonin says hello. So if you're there with them, tell Eonin we said hello, thinking about him. Stretch 2XL or Mimo. Iridium of Bel Air. Oh, that one was the Tuya Matsi collab. Okay. Grumpy carried the Orlock.
Nice.
I can't wait to actually get that one. I know for the hyphen.
Yeah, Gary's yours looks really great.
Let's see.
The torso.
Scott does deserve everything. I don't know if he saw my video, but definitely shout out to Scott for Be Up Day. That's his brainchild. The Knife Tube calendar. And just being an overall, like, #1 dude on Mount Knifemore.
Good night, Iggy.
Nice.
She's in another country.
Are you in Ibiza?
Ooh, party in Ibiza.
Dude, I can't believe Oregon's getting stomped like that.
It's a new model. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
I like that name, Neurohaptic.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that that's a Tough Knives knife with a name like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it and let's take a look. I'll do the fancy one because why not? Here's the Neurohaptic.
That is not what I expected it to look like.
Not at all.
Is that
That's
a
a
button?
big bastard too, 3.74 inch.
Yeah. It's a button lock. It's got Nitro V. Grippy ergonomic handle. Ride low in your pocket.
That is not what I thought.
Oh, apparently it's easy to use too.
Yeah, that's not really what I look for in a knife, though. I want it to be as challenging as possible.
They have this. They have that listed as an in-house design.
Yeah, I was looking to see if it was the whatever you guys said, but it's in-house, huh? Okay. I think it looks cool, Neil. Neil, you don't like button locks? I love button locks. There's one I wanted to show. I don't know if I can find it. Nope, it's gone. It's gone forever. I like button locks because it's another opening way for people who might not have full control of their hands.
Yeah, they don't bother me.
You won't do anymore. Did you see the one though that Sharif got with no bounce back?
Yeah.
That might show him that one. That's what annoys me about button locks is when it goes.
The Alliance Designs Mini Slim Pickens actually does have a titanium arm inside with a detent ball, and that prevents any bounce back at all.
Yeah, that's cool. Blind Woo Fury. He might have been talking about the other one.
I owned that knife at one point. I liked it.
It's a good knife, man. Like, I like button locks for smaller knives because I think it works because they're not harder use, you know? And I just don't trust the locks for anything more than just EDC basics. And this is perfect for that, you know?
I still say my
See, that's good.
my first ever button lock is still one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
A Malibu.
See, that's funny, Nick. I've gotten everything to bounce back other than that knife. But the Malibus are phenomenal. I always wanted that one that you had.
This is production run 1, 310. Oh, I owned at one point 3 or 4 different Malibus, and ultimately, the first one I got is the one that I ended up keeping.
Heck yeah.
I think these are 20 CV.
Yeah.
Because. Blade Shooter, you like the Tri-Stash? A lot of people have been digging it now that they got it in hand. His is that button acts like kind of like this one, right? Except
Yeah.
it's a button, but his is on this side.
Bullshit, dude. This knife is not nearly as good as everyone says it was going to be.
Oh, is that actually it?
That's
Yeah.
it. Look,
This knife sucks, dude. Why'd he go with tip up or tip down carry for one?
Ugh.
But
it's the mustaches that make it look cheesy. Like if he had stuck with a nice carbon fiber,
resist? Really?
Oh,
You know,
he has weak fingers.
it's not even centered.
Hey, man. Fits in perfectly.
I don't know. This thing is just, it's not what everyone is saying it is. It's, and what he charged this was like $300, right?
Ugh.
Yeah. Not real happy with it.
Ooh, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, they can't all be winners. I get it. That's
They can all
poo-poo.
be wieners.
Well, if they were, I'd collect them.
No, Blade Shooter. This is the Tri-State. Look, it's got a mustache on it.
And if you count, it has 3 mustaches. Tri-stash.
Hmm? You know, you were talking to one of Tri-State's first 100 subscribers. How can you say I don't like him? I've professed many a times. The very first knife that I was influenced to buy was by Tri-State.
TKE talks to Paul Knight. He's our resident tip nipper.
It's also, I follow that up with, made me realize, yeah, don't listen to everything they say just because it's a cool video. It was the Arcform Slimfoot Auto with ProTech. And I thought that knife he made that knife look so good. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to order this knife after watching this video. And I got it and was like, oh, I mean, it's okay.
He has a specialty. I think Stevie's given up that fair and forged lifestyle.
No, I have not forsaken it. I don't know if they have anything new. They seem to really just be focusing on getting new inventory that they already have. That's why you see all their like special editions that they're doing.
Yeah.
Of models that they've had. They keep miraculously finding parts for knives to piece together. It's just, yeah. I definitely have not forsaken them, but I'm just not still. I'm just not as into the collecting side of things as I was, and but I love Ferrum Forge. I'm resting my hands on a Ferrum Forge mat right now, even.
Cheeto, are you here? Do you have a picture of your Phoenix with no flipper? The Phoenix looks awesome with no flipper.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Hey.
How you doing, man? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Do it. Paul is rocking a Gear Goon shirt today.
Yes, sir.
They just want to see other people.
You know how cool ProTech is. When I even contacted ProTech and was like, yeah, so I totally batoned with my Mordax. And surprise, surprise, I effed it up. Can I get a new plunge lock? And what's his name? Is it Derek over at ProTech, Bettina? Derek just replied back, LOL, I'll send you a new one.
That's awesome.
Ron,
But it
tried
took
boiling it.
forever, and Bettina hooked me up before they did. Boiling it didn't work. Huh.
I couldn't find a bit driver nearby to take mine apart.
Dang, Ron. That's crazy.
You know who has a satin blade that you probably saw?
Fair, Brian. Oh, yeah.
Did someone blast their Phoenix?
Yeah, someone we all know and I don't know, maybe love. I don't know.
For realsies?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it looks good too.
That it does.
Who did?
Lungbone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
It looks good like that.
Who did that?
He did.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I knew nothing about this?
You haven't been active in our chats recently, Stevie.
I mean, yeah, I have.
Here's before.
Yeah, that was just the other day.
Look at this. Look, 4 days ago. Man, I wish there was a satin version. That would be a wicked mod. And then his very next post. Satin mod. Literally the next day. And then he
Cool.
tagged that guy.
How? What?
Well, you know he restores like traditionals, right?
Sure.
And
But-
part of that is
Yeah.
like hand rubbing the blades, man.
Yeah.
So he has some experience, you know.
Wowzers.
Here we go. Here we go. So here is the Phoenix Sans Flipper that Paul did. And he even made it black to match the rest of the blade. I think this is Cheetos.
Oh, that's cool. I've been wondering if you could do that, Paul.
But yeah, it does look way better without it.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying, though, right? Like all these people who are concerned with tons of deployment methods, and I've been one of them myself, right?
I'm one of them.
You know, but the purity of the design is so much cleaner with one opening method only. Like that looks really freaking good, actually. And
It
the
does.
flipper was not a big part of the aesthetic opened. It's very subtle, but that still looks cleaner somehow.
You know,
Also
I
shows
had,
what Paul can do.
I had even liked this post. I didn't notice that it was satin.
Spot etch the nub, yeah. Are you Day fool?
What is this? Yeah, I agree, Brian.
I didn't realize that.
That is him, huh?
Don't.
When names don't match, I often forget who's who.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
been our
realize that.
Discord.
Learn something
Yeah,
new every night.
Well, you said if there was a sad one, you'd buy two, so money where your mouth is. Just kidding. Autumn
Hey.
Wind, how you doing, buddy?
But my money's on my penis.
I don't mind flippers either, but visually, with that gone, it looks better. When it's open, it kind of blends in,
Yeah.
but without it, it does look good.
I will say, I will agree with Gary on this. I don't mind a flipper, but all my favorite knives are thumb stud knives.
Yeah. Studs and
Yeah.
discs, baby. Studs and discs.
Studs and holes.
Oh, and holes too. Yeah, holes are
Right there,
Oh,
yeah.
oof,
Studs
oof,
and
oof.
holes.
oof.
But you know, like the Orion, that's why the flipper is removable. And the thumb studs are removable if you don't want those either.
Have they confirmed that the prototype has a removable flipper?
Yeah.
They have. That's 100% go.
Well,
They-
before they talked about the prototype, they confirmed that it will have removable flipper and thumb stud.
Yeah.
Oh, the studs are removable too?
So you can just have the hole in the fuller if you want.
Oh. I have not been paying attention.
It's okay.
Blade Shooter, there's a bunch of those mods around. There's a bunch of those mods around.
Oh, Mark, it 100% will. This is what, like 6.5 inches of thick ass S35. This will fuck your whole day up if it drops on you.
Are you rocking with Mayhem?
Benefit of the Atlas lock, you can really keep your fingers clear.
Yeah, this one just got 2 deployment methods. Thumb studs and the lock on the back.
Yep. Yeah.
Your Gucci. Hole slot fuller greater than thumbs disc greater than flipper tab.
Yeah, it seems like there was a while where people were all about flippers. Like, I want to say 2019, like 2018-ish, and then now it's gone. Way bad. Nobody wants flippers at all anymore.
I don't mind them. Maybe. No. They would only use an American-made knife to do that.
Yeah. Otherwise, they'd just bounce off.
So they would probably use what's that brand?
Paul, I don't like the kick stop, man. You know what was superior was this guy. This is the one designed by Gustavo Cecchini.
Here we go.
You have this guy, and it's spring-loaded and mounted direct to the blade. And when you open it, you build tension, it fires, and then look, it hides completely flat.
See, Alan, this right here is exactly why I like all the deployment methods.
And boom.
I think of the people that can't do that. Like, I even thought about Cole because he can't spider flick too well, which I think is why he put on that extra quick stud to move it to a more comfortable spot for his hand. I think about that stuff, though. He did. I forgot, what is it? Bearded something? Backyard something? Speaking of which, Stevie, look what I got.
Combos.
Ooh, y'all making me hungry with the combos.
Barefoot, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Barefoot Bruisers, I think is what it is.
Nice.
Yeah. Barefoot Bruisers.
That's a great flipper tab right there.
Yeah.
I forgot to show it, but when I met Satu, he gave me a cool fixed blade. And I lost it. I put it in here so that I wouldn't lose it. It's gone.
Paul.
Backspace on this is dope too.
Paul, I have a fair amount of experience with that flipper tab design.
That there is my most hard-used knife in the history of all my hard-used knives.
It looks like the pinky position is so comfortable riding that bottle opener.
No, everything about this knife sucks, and this is the knife that I carried for like 10 years. All the things I critique in a knife, I don't like about this knife, and this is the knife that I carried, used every damn day for 10 years.
Gary, actually, I did study kinesiology.
Let's see.
What I
What did I
didn't study is how to not lose a freaking knife. Man, I really wanted to show it. I'll be right back. I'm going to find it.
For those of you out there with more experience than me, what would you call this finish that We does? It's not just stonewashed, it's beyond stonewash, like by the other companies. And I really want to figure out how to spec this. Like, come on. I don't know if y'all be able to see that, but how about I just throw my little fucking knife all around? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. I love that finish.
I know.
I love it because it's the kind of finish that you're like, oh, hey, here's a bunch of titanium parts. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It's not going to change the way it fucking looks. Brian, it almost looks like an oxidized, like a blasted, then stonewashed, but it's...
Is it like what MBK's finish is on the Sea Otter and the...
I think it's even more extreme, if I'm 100% honest with you. Like, come on, you stupid camera. Fucking focus. There we go. You can see, like, the sheer amount of marks on it. And the blade is the same, actually.
You should get a protector for that surge.
But, like, they do it on their production stuff, too, right? Like, this is Civivi, my only Civivi that I own. But it also has it, and even old school, we kind of did it, too. You can see it there. So, centered Alox Blast plus centrifugal tumble, probably medium coarse ceramic media. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out exactly what you just put. Because I want to be able to spec it from the factories and replicate it with my new, with my next design. I want the bolsters like that.
Satu gave me this knife.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
It's called a Lotar. It's Israeli, but it is comfortable. It's got all these scallops in the G10, and it's quite heavy and very sharp.
This dude busted out some Krav Maga on there. Gnarly fix.
He said it's designed to be carried either direction. But I thought that was pretty cool of him.
Stupid camera. Yes, the finish is similar.
Oh, anything can be keistered.
Yes, it can.
It wasn't in the keister. It was in this other knife case I have.
Where is it?
The forgotten ones.
Where is it?
Ryan, keep me posted.
In this case.
That one right there?
This one right here. I'll show you what else I got in here.
You have your petrified fish Victor in there?
No, that one's in the other case. I got a Bluminati sticker in here. I have things in here like all these neck knives. I got Cold Steel Kiradashi up in here. Here's a Damn Designs. I got all kinds of others in here. This thing.
Can you show us everything?
No, I'm not showing you everything. Do you want me to?
Can you Urban Faction?
Maybe. I purposely did not show you everything. But I will show you. I will show you my olive/pickle eating knife. Just a couple of kitties out playing.
Reminds me of that DJ Quick song. And does anybody get that?
You know I don't.
What? You're not a fan of the DJ Quick song?
Here's one that has an interesting clip on it. It opens. It actually has thumb studs to open the clip.
Why does the clip open?
I don't know. But that's how,
Weird.
this is the CRKT Remington Windage.
Man.
I think I got it for free, or it was like an add-on or something.
Dude,
Look what else is in here.
oh. Stevie, did you listen to that new Tyler the Creator track?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay. Nice. I mean, it's super West Coast.
It's you know, I don't know. It didn't bother me though.
Nice. Now
Illuminati.
that track had me like shaking my ass in the seat, damn near jumping up and like.
Was you twerking in your car?
So, little funny story about that, Maddie. When I was in school, or like when I was in high school, right? There's a genre of music called Detroit booty music, and it's something you can actually look it up. It's just for shaking your ass in the club kind of stuff, right? And they used to play it on the radio every Friday and Saturday night, every week, like clockwork. And back in the day, I've always had like a little stuffed animal or something that some girlfriend gave me in the car, and it's become my little car mascot. And at that time, I did Beanie Baby of a cow that we called Ass the Cow. So every weekend, my buddy would sit in the passenger seat and hold up Ass the Cow and be making him twerk while we were driving down the road listening to booty music.
That is crazy.
Detroit sounds wild.
Detroit is wild, man. Like,
Lord Needham, hello. Yeah, bring that catnip.
Ham.
All things besides Motown that comes from Detroit is booty. Detroit is a third world country. Well, Detroit has given us the gift of appetizer deep dish.
yeah. Given a lot.
I
You
ain't a
guys
furry.
remember Crank Yankers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
no,
was-
no.
The one where Jimmy Kimmel used to be obsessed with Karl Malone. It would always like imitate Karl Malone. He did the prank call Karl Malone looking for Beanie Babies. It was it was a random thing. It was hilarious.
I miss those crank phone call days.
This is a little sample of Detroit booty music.
He's a hoe, she's a hoe, we some hoes, would you like to be a hoe too?
Hey.
Look at damn! How the hell it's... Yeah, but get to it, let's do it! Yeah, but baby, fine, lay it on down! Oh, wow! Oh, damn!
The voices, I could do with just the music.
Like you guys know, you guys have probably heard the track. I'm sure Stevie has "Ass and Titties," like ass, titties, ass. That's a Detroit booty music, like legendary track. You know, like
That was straight up some jerky boys. Troy.
I used to listen to Jerky Boys, Crank Yankers. There was this guy named Michael or something, but he was kind of funny. He went deep in his.
The best to ever do it was Jim Florentine terrorizing telemarketers.
Was
So
he the
Jim-
one that did
Jim
the funeral
Florentine
home?
did special ed and
Oh.
The yay. You know, he's the one that created all that. He would wait for telemarketers to call him. He does this one where he's like, yeah, hold on, I'm giving my grandfather a bath. And then he'd be like, Grandpa, stop it or I'm gonna have to dunk you. And he's like, sorry, sometimes he just acts up, I gotta watch this guy. Go ahead, continue. You were saying about the insurance. And the guy goes back into it and he's like, Grandpa, I'm telling you, I'm gonna dunk you. And the guy'd be like, should I call back? Like, no, this is the only time I have to talk to you. And that's how I got inspired, was those dudes. Just messing with people.
I wonder. That sounds like the same guy I'm thinking of.
Jim Florentine.
He had a funeral home call him, trying to sell him like a casket and stuff. And he started acting like he was he was having the worst day ever. And the dude kept trying to sell him a casket like before he would. It was kind of messed up. It sounds like that guy though.
But the Jerky Boys and they're the pioneers of it. But
oh yeah.
And then really, I think some of the best to ever do prank phone calls also were, if you guys listened to Howard Stern back in the day, Sal and Richard,
dude, Bubba Booey.
The Howard Stern prank phone call days were the best. They're the ones that innovated the calling up a Chinese restaurant, and he's like, I got a really big order. He's like, no, I need you to read that back to me. But he's like, I'm going to put my grandpa on the phone, and I need you to read that back to him. And then they call another Chinese food place, and the guy goes, how may I help you? And she starts reading back the order, and he's like, oh, it's so that he starts repeating the order. And he's like, okay. He's like, you want hot or spicy? She's like, no, you want hot or spicy. And he's like, you order Chinese food. She's like, no, you order Chinese food. That's my favorite prank phone call of all time. Roy D. Mercer was a classic also, Ed.
Roy D. Mercer. All these names sound familiar. It's been a while. And now I'm going to be listening to all these again. All right.
Well, Donnie bless.
But I think I'm going to end it. It's been about 3 hours.
This is the end.
Sharif, you could just use your face hole.
You always say that.
Here, Sharif, you have the floor.
He hates it when you participate in the chat when you're on screen. He hates it.
I don't. I'm just saying he's on screen. He doesn't need to be clickety clacking.
No, sometimes it's don't want to interrupt conversations, you know.
The peanut butter solution? No, but I have watched one called the Peanut Butter Falcon. That was pretty good.
That's a weird title.
Yeah, a lot of people have talked about that. Doesn't that have like, is it Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, and he hangs out with a guy with Down syndrome. It's a good movie, though.
Do they play basketball?
Good night, everybody. We don't need Sharif dunking on people. See, it was great. Before right time. Just rewind 5 minutes and then let it roll. Good night, everyone. Stevie, honey bucket tomorrow?
Yes.
All right.
Live from the honey bucket.
Live from the honey bucket tomorrow. It was. See, thank you. And then Sharif, when are you going to start doing lives?
I'll probably start doing maybe monthly lives on the Mangana Steel channel, either this month or next. It all depends on how travel and all that stuff is going to go.
I got a quick question before we go.
So,
why didn't you guys do a mental health Monday this Monday? When are you
we-
guys going to start doing more mental health Monday?
To be honest, we planned it, and then we both
yeah,
slipped in.
yeah, like he had somebody from out of town visit, and then I had a Nuz phone call at like 2:30 in the morning. So yeah, we both blew right through the alarms.
See, look, we were planning it. It. That was going to be this week.
Bitch. You son of a bitch.
Hey,
You son of a bitch. You.
Jake Long, friend.
And Loot. Hello, Loot.
hey.
Jake, they were asking about you earlier, and I hope you don't mind. I let them know how you managed to get more bald in 2024. Just got shinier and shinier. What up, Luke?
I can't leave until he writes back.
Shout out to Jack's Long.
Heck yeah.
We do need to have it. It was a great year.
Heck yeah.
Jake, I will be in Oklahoma in March.
Yeah.
All right. But I'm going to end it now.
End it now.
Transparent now. I'm ending it at the right time. So kiss your homies. Good night. 24 hours. Ask Javon. He's been pushing those limits.
Start it. Go live, Brian.
Yeah, go live.
You go
Stevie
live.
will be 10 o'clock tomorrow.
9:30 Pacific Standard Time.
You too, LCAP. Everyone, Happy New Year. This year's going to be a good year. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at Stevie's. And
If you got an hour to spare, go watch my new Rambling from the.
it is a good rambling. But everyone, good night.
This is a very, very good ice cream.
I saw